Did you know that if you are an international student pursuing a STEM degree, your OPT will be eligible to be extended for 2 additional years? This is Cameron from the BYU International Student Scholar Services Office. In today's video, we are going to talk about the STEM OPT extension. STEM OPT eligibility. F1 students who receive a STEM degree may apply for a 24-month extension of their post-completion OPT. Some important things you need to remember. 1. Different from the standard OPT, students cannot own their own business, work through a staffing agency, or be contracted workers during the STEM OPT extension. 2. You will have to apply for STEM OPT extension before the end date of your standard OPT. 3. Your employer must be enrolled in E-Verify and have an IRS employer identification number. Please check with your employer before you apply for STEM OPT extension. 4. Training must be a paid job for at least 20 hours per week with each employer. 5. Have a degree in an eligible STEM field from an accredited student and exchange visitor program certified school. 6. The job must be directly related to your degree. 7. Your major's CIP code must appear on the DHS STEM designated degree program list, which is linked in the description below. 8. Previously obtained STEM degrees. If you are an F1 student participating in a 12-month period of post-completion OPT based on a non-STEM degree, you may be eligible to use a previous STEM degree from a U.S. institution of higher education to apply for a STEM OPT extension. You must have received both degrees from currently accredited and SEBP certified institutions and cannot have already received a STEM OPT extension based on this previous degree. The practical training opportunity also must be directly related to the previously obtained STEM degree. STEM OPT application process. Before we start to talk about the application process, here are some things that you need to be aware of. If the STEM OPT application is properly and timely filed with USCIS, your standard post-completion OPT EAD is considered automatically extended for up to 180 days beyond the EAD expiration date, while the STEM OPT extension EAD application is pending. If approved, a new EAD card will be issued for a 24-month extension. No matter how many days you have worked, the start date of your STEM extension will be the day after your standard OPT end date. If the STEM OPT application is denied, employment must be terminated immediately. A 60-day grace period will automatically begin to either pursue a higher degree, change visa status, or depart the U.S. Now, let's move on to the application process. It's very similar to the standard OPT application process. You can choose if you want to mail in your application or apply online. You must submit a STEM OPT I-20 request on the eForm website within 90 days of the current post-completion OPT end date. To do that, go to ist.byu.edu, log in with your net ID, check on F1 Student Services, and choose OPT STEM Extension I-20 Request. You will need to upload a completed form I-983 training plan. Please note, there are sections that your employer will need to fill out. You can find a copy of this attached in the link down below. You can also submit your I-765 form to let the advisor review it, but it's optional. Once you submit the form, you may submit the request. If you are not living in Utah, you will need to submit a mailing request to receive the I-20. After you have received your STEM OPT I-20, you may look at our website to see the step-by-step instructions on how to apply for the STEM OPT extension online through the USCIS website. There is also an option to mail your application to USCIS. You can skip this part if you decide to apply online. Please include the following documents for your application package: a completed STEM form I-20 with both DSO and student signature, a completed form G-1145, which is an e-notification of application for petition acceptance, a completed form I-765. Check the USCIS fee calculator for the most up-to-date fee amount using category C3C, and write a check or money order payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, or you can pay by credit card by using form G-1450. You'll have to include the form in your paper packet if you want to pay by credit card. A copy of your BYU diploma for STEM major, a copy of your current EAD card, a copy of your passport, a copy of your F1 visa, a copy of your most recent I-94, and 2 identical passport style photos. Send all of the above to either of the addresses we put in this video description. We recommend that you use certified return receipt mail when you send your application. After receiving your EAD card, typically it will take 1 to 3 months for USCIS to process your EAD card. Here are some things that you'll need to keep in mind. Work only until the end date listed on your EAD card. Only have employment that is directly related to your major. Maintain a valid passport. Work at least 20 hours per week. Make sure to send or leave a copy of your EAD card with the ISSS office. Keep records for each employment experience, including the position held, proof of the duration of that position, contact information of your supervisor, and a description of your job duties. Some final notes. You will still need to regularly report your employment to USCIS. STEM OPT also has an unemployment policy like the standard OPT. You may accrue no more than 150 days of unemployment. To learn more about reporting and unemployment policy, please watch the OPT Explained Part 2 video on our channel or visit the link down in the description. This is the entire STEM OPT application walkthrough. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We are here to help.